Round them up. It's going to be February 18th for sale, 1986 through 1987, Buick Grand National. So this search request comes from multiple subscribers again. So we got 2 subscribers asked specifically for 86, 87. So if you're digging the sounds of that, us looking for cars that are currently for sale for our subscribers, it's free and easy to do. You just subscribe to the channel below and drop in the comments to make a model you're looking for, and we'll round them up for you. So with that said, this is not the only car for sale today. This is the one I pick as the pick of the day. So if I was going to buy one, but I'm not going to be buying one, I would want an 84 and an 85. But I am thankful that these subscribers asked for 86 and 87, because every time I pick an 84 and 85, I get to hear from the Grand National following about those aren't the good ones. So to me, a T-top one is a good one, and this is my pick of the day, and it's a T-top. So I know that we've also heard stuff in the feedback and in the comments about, man, you don't want a T-top because they twist in half. Well, if I had one of these cars, I'm just hate to tell you, mine would have to be a T-top. So with that said, let's get on to all the cars we did find. So I don't own any of them. I don't make up the prices. If you want to find any of these cars, it's going to be on Facebook Marketplace, and 3 of them are on Craigslist. The ones at the top are the ones with the purple dots. Those are Craigslist. All the ones with the blue F are Facebook Marketplace. So I have to start explaining that, because I know a few people keep chiming in. How do I find those cars? I try to make it as clear as we can how to find them. So I have put them in price order from lowest to highest. Again, I don't own any of them. I don't charge finder fees and get commissions. A way to pay back the channel is just hit the big thumbs up, subscribe, drop in the comments that you dig what we're doing. That's the way to pay it for the channel. You know, it don't cost anything. So this very first one, if you want to find it, you go to Oklahoma, 1987 Buick Regal, 11,000. So that's the cheapest one we found, which we always know. We've done this search many times. Over 3.5 years of doing round them up searches for people, we've done this search a lot. So I expect to see overpriced Buicks on here. I get it. That these cars just, people pay the money for them. So this one's got a blown engine in it. He's owned it for over 20 years. He has some parts. Check him out. If that's your area, it's only been on here for 6 weeks. It's already up on a trailer. Haul it right to you. On to another one. He only had 2 photos as well. So this has been listed 24 weeks. Missouri 1987 Buick T-Type Grand National. Like I say on past episodes, never hurts to go back and watch those episodes. This car's probably on one of our past Grand National episodes. It does say clean title. Again, it was Missouri. It's 18,000. So it's not going to take us long. And we're at 20G. So 3 cars in, we're already at $20,000. 1987 Buick Grand National, 20,000. Listed 6 weeks ago, Texas. Again, that's why I like the 84s, 85s, because we see cars under 10G, but we're already at 20G for the first one, and this thing under the hood probably doesn't even run. 87 Grand National Project, 25,000 miles, verified by Carfax, so it's got to be true. Yep, storage for 20 years, man. 20-year storage, and he wants $20,000. On to another one. It's going to be our first Craigslist ad. So to find this, you go on Craigslist. It says Greenville. Greenville is going to be in North Carolina, South Carolina. So this one's in South Carolina. Type in 87 Buick Turbo T-Built Stroker. 25,000. It'll pop up. It's on there for sale. It's been on here for 2 days. That's definitely some wrong interior. That might have been a different car. I don't know what he's got going on. You have to read him out. 87 Buick T-Type. Says engines fresh built stroker by Steve V. California, rust free. I don't know. Check him out. If that's what you're looking for, that's your area. 2 days ago, South Carolina. There you go. On to another one. Back to Facebook Marketplace. It's going to be a 1987 Buick WE4. Whatever the hell that might mean. So I'm not a Buick Grand National guy. I have had a Regal before, and it was pretty sweet. I had like a 305 or something in it. Listed 6 weeks ago, Vancouver, Washington. Yeah, I like the wheels. Don't look bad. Interior looked gross. For 25,000, you'd think you could have bought a carpet set and put some carpet in it, but that's, hey, that's just me. 6 weeks ago. Check him out. That's where it's at. That's how you look it up. Clean title. There's the description. You can read it out on here if you want to pause it up. The best way to check it out is just to get on and go check it out online. It's listed currently for sale, just like all these cars that we're looking at. 1987 Buick Regal LS swapped. So I don't know what this would be. I get it, it was originally a Grand National, but without the turbo 6-cylinder, I mean, now it's just a Regal, right? With an LS in it? 28.5? I don't see that money at all. Looks like it's got some twin turbo shit going on. So if that's what you want, it's a Chevy twin turbo engine in your Buick. Well, he's got one. He's been here for 20 weeks trying to get 28.5 out of it. Yep, that's what you're looking for. There it is. We found one for you. On to it. Don't have to look any further. We found it. On to another one. 1987 Buick Grand National WE2 again. So apparently they know how to type that in there. It's 29,000. Listed 12 weeks ago, South Carolina. It's got some kind of digital display dash. He's got a video of that too. Some new tires on it. Looks clean, looks decent. I don't know about these gauges. There is no volume to any of this. So they're showing you that they've changed up the digital dash. Got some kind of digital dash in it now. Wonder what that cost. Wouldn't say it would be cheap, right? Building a house, and that's why he's selling the car. So 29,000, he's giving it away. There's a lot of these cars. We only went up to 40,000. So if you were curious how high we were going to go in the price, we're not showing the $80,000 Grand Nationals. So we cut them off at 40, and we're already at 29,000 with that one. Again, it was South Carolina. It's been on here for 12 weeks. On to another one. It's going to be a 1986 Buick Regal Custom Coupe 2D. Custom Coupe, is it not really a Grand National? Oh, it says it's the true WE2 code car. So the WE2 is the code. Apparently you find on the VIN tag to prove it's a Grand National, apparently. I don't know. Again, I've never had one. Never had the desire to have one. Let alone if it wasn't T-tops, I wouldn't buy one. But that's me, you know, and everybody's different. It was $34,995 for this. We're at 35,000. On to another one. Now we're at 35. New York, 1987 Buick Grand National, all original, 78,000 miles. That's another thing guys like to say with these, is that they're original low miles. So, I don't know. You tell me. Low miles means it hasn't been rebuilt and it's got old gaskets and parts in it. So, especially known for a car that scattered the engines in. On to another one. 1987 Buick Regal, 35,000. Listed 12 weeks ago, Vancouver, Washington again. So there's two out that way. Unless it's the same car. Don't think so. That one looks like it is the same car. The green interior. So he's dropped the price a bunch, apparently. It was listed back here a little cheaper, I do believe. So we showed that one twice. My bad. I usually delete off the duplicates. We don't try to show cars more than once. 1986 Buick Regal, 35,000. With that said, though, a lot of times we are showing them over again. Because for 35,000, this guy's still got these cars posted for sale. Because nobody bought it. Had a nice car cover on it. That looks like some nice paint on that car, too. It's got a nice shine to it, considering we're not seeing a garden hose and a wet ground out here. It looks good. I like those wheels. It's a nice car. 35. On to another one. It's going to be another one for 35. So I don't know, all the ones we're seeing at 35 here looking like really nice cars, especially if you don't want a T-top. You're just wanting a turbo car, right? Well, I don't know why you'd want to pay 80,000 for one, 50,000 for one, 60, 100,000. Some guys want 189,000 for some of these, almost 200,000. Not bullshitting. I had to look through all of them to find these ones. So this is a nice looking car. This is a T-top. This is probably nicer than my pick of the day. So if I had it to do over, I would take this one. 35,000, 24 weeks. It's been on here. It's not flying off the shelf. He didn't mention it, but this is a T-top car. Not once does he even show pictures of that. So, why would you do that? I don't know. We're right in the title, 87 Grand National T-top, 82,000 miles. This is my new pick of the day. So, the only reason the pick of the day was the one I picked, because it was the only one I thought that was on here with T-tops. But, obviously this one has them, and it's cheaper. So, this is the one I go check out. Pick of the day goes to Illinois. It's the first time for rounding them up, where I've actually changed up my pick. Right there. This car is wet. You can see it's got spots on it. Shines really good because it's wet, but It's got spots. The ground's not wet. Can't see that they brought the hose out here and soaked it down. Or it rained. Either or. Probably don't shine that good. The driveway's even wet in these pictures. Check it out. 35,000, 24 weeks. It's been on here a long time. On to another one. Be 1986 Buick Grand National. 35,000, 14 weeks ago, Maryland. Yep. This is a nice car. Cutaway exhaust. 35,000, nice. You didn't want the T-tops and you didn't want the factory wheels. Well, there you go. 14 weeks that's been on here. On to another one. It's going to be a 1986 Buick Regal Grand Sport Coupe 2D 35.9 Michigan. It's been on here for 3 weeks. I do love these wheels. So they got all the wheels they put on them. These are the coolest ones. Again, that's how I feel, you know. You might like the aftermarket like that last car. On to another one. Car had a nice shine too. 1987 Buick Grand. That's how he's got it on here. It's going to be Connecticut. 36,000 for this one. His wheels are cool too. They're just not as cool as the other ones. He's only got 2 pictures of it. Not sure about these vents slapped in the side of it. I don't think those are supposed to be on there. Could be wrong. So again, I'm not a Buick Grand National guy. I've not had one of these cars. On to another one. It's going to be New York. 1987 Buick Grand National. 37,000. In New York, it's the same car. So you see it had it on both sides. I didn't even catch that. That was a duplicate ad. It's 1,000 cheaper if you look it up on Facebook. On to what was the pick of the day, and that was this one. So it's 86 Buick Regal Grand National, 37,000, listed 2 weeks ago. Or listed a week ago, Missouri. It's got some beautiful paint. You can see it's a T-top. Again, I thought it was the only T-top on the episode. So I guess you can keep the speaker box for the extra $2,000 and the big wheels. And I'd go with the other one. And there you can see he had the garden hose out there wetting it down. I do like these wheels. So if he's got both sets of wheels, I don't know, check him out. Maybe it is worth more than $2,000 more than the other one. That's my pick, or picks, on the Buick Grand Nationals anyway. So I know whoever requested it knew that the prices were going to be high, and I didn't go over $40,000. So you got to dig that. So what we did see is half price of what most people are asking. So again, if you're digging the round them up and also looking for cars for you, be sure to subscribe, drop in the comments what you're looking for. We'll round them up for you. Thanks for all the big thumbs ups lately. Been getting a lot of likes on the videos. Appreciate that from all of you. The comments in the comment section. Appreciate all you guys that have left comments. Definitely making the channel get out there. Now we've hit 4,400 subscribers before the weekend even started. So it'd be crazy to see where we're at by the end of next week. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace out.